Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to PT Topic. My name is Patrick Liu, student physical therapist at the University of Maryland Eastern Shore. Now, the topic for today is three things I wish I knew before making a life-changing decision. Now, what's the reason for this video? What's the why for this video? Well, if you're someone like me who battles with imposter syndrome on a daily basis, you always wonder if you make the right choice, if you made a mistake, and then all that doubt and anxiety just builds up every single day until, let's say, one small thing goes wrong. It just causes you to have a mental breakdown, panic attack, and other sorts of things that just spiral out of control. And sometimes we just can't help it. So I want to be able to help those in a similar situation who is about to start college or graduate school or program, or even making a life-changing decision such as take up a new job or anything of those sorts, feel potentially a little bit more comfortable with that process. With that said, I'm going to structure this video a little bit differently compared to my other videos. I'm going to make this similar to a message that I'm going to convey to my past self. Bear with me on this. All right. Thing number one. How's it going, Pastor Patrick? I hope you're doing well. And before you embark on the journey of accepting your acceptance letter and choosing to go to the University of Maryland Eastern Shore compared to going to Pacific University, Samuel Merritt University, or George Fox University, listen to this. No matter what school that you choose, you're always going to be doubting yourself constantly, no matter what happens, especially when you make the move. You'll probably say, oh, did I move at the right time? Did I not move at the right time? Did I even choose the right school? Did I not choose the right school? Etc., etc. All that stuff is going to eat away at you. And I think the best way to combat this is to instead find a healthy coping mechanism to extinguish those thoughts. Now, I know, Pastor Patrick, that some of the best ways to do this, you could either binge on some anime shows, watch some manga, or hang out with your friends. Just find something to fill up that space and let yourself understand that no matter what happens, you made the best decision at that time. And the best way to resolve that is to literally celebrate your accomplishments. You deserve it. No matter what you do, you always set some time aside to make sure that you're making a well thought out decision, weighed out the pros and cons, and now you just need to follow through with that process. And if not, and you didn't do the whole pros and cons list and you trusted your gut on this, well, have faith in your gut. Because if you're always doubting your gut instincts and such, then you're always going to be doubting everything for the rest of your life. So might as well start now and having faith in yourself. Before we get into thing number two, please hit that like button down below, subscribe if you haven't already, click that notification bell, leave a comment about your thoughts about this video so far, and if you wouldn't mind sharing it, that'd be amazing. All right, so past Patrick, thing number two that I want to emphasize and stress to you is the unexpected costs of transitioning and moving. For example, once you make that move from Utah to Maryland, you'll have to pay a ridiculous amount of money. Ridiculous, I mean like over $50 for changing out your Utah license for a Maryland driver's license, and then you have to tack on mail keys and then any service fees for implementing the Wi-Fi at your new place and so much more. So since this doesn't quite fall into emergencies, and the best way to prepare for it is whatever your current costs and budgeting is, feel free to up every single one of those individual costs by an extra 10-15%. And that way then it can give you a good amount of unexpected costs to utilize that on. Now, of course, I am not a financial advisor or planner or any things of the sorts. And for those who are hearing this, if you feel like you need more professional help and such, feel free to utilize professional services. This is just a general recommendation that I'm providing for my past self and things that I wish I would have known. So take that as you may. Thing number three, take those mental health days, schedule them, as well as seeking help early. Cannot stress the importance of being proactive about your current limitations now by having measures in place for them. For example, if you feel that you are having trouble remembering certain things, or if you feel overwhelmed from work, just more exhausted or more drained than usual, feel free to just delay everything and make that as a mental health day and reschedule everything later. It's okay not to feel okay. Very important for that. And if you're able to allow yourself literally relax and not even do anything and not think about anything, remove all your distractions, that'll allow you to become more effective at coping your depressive episodes, any sorts of anxiety episodes or mental health bouts that it's just too much to bear at that moment. I know that if it gets too intense, feel free to reach out to your friends and reach out to your family members. If it becomes too much, of course, seek professional help as needed. So don't be afraid to seek out their help. And of course, they're always there for you. You are not a burden, and you definitely deserve to feel a lot better than where you're currently at. And of course, for those who find themselves in a similar situation, yes, go ahead, seek out those resources and friends. Thank you all so much for tuning in to today's topic. I really appreciate all your support and for you all tuning in today. Thank you. It really means so much to me. And I hope you all were able to take at least one thing out of this video, if not a lot of things from this video. Of course, my purpose is to try and share a lot of things that I feel like would be beneficial for people to transition from their undergrad experience to a graduate school experience, mainly for physical therapy school. And I know my past couple of videos have been more generalized, but as I get started into physical therapy school next week, we will have some vlogs coming out, hopefully. All right. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And as always, stay happy and healthy. I'll see you in the next video.